Okay, so I don't think this is the best idea. I'm so bootleg with these videos, and I don't know. Anyway, so it's about that time. My pre-publication thoughts on the current project, End Zone Love, book 4 of the Connecticut Kings series. Let's see, we're messing up already here. I'm trying to give you guys some type of visuals here that I really ain't got. But anyway, I'm excited. I'm excited. I think CCJ and I are both excited. We appreciate the determined possession love. It was a labor of love. Trust me, she's been writing it for months and telling me, like, and we obviously had to collaborate on scenes and, giving each other premises. We do this for every project. For our own projects, it really was seamless because this is what we do for every project we put out. But to read it myself and to see it come to life, it's just like, this woman is a genius. So kudos to CCJ for also for going #1. And she dropped and went right back up. The woman is she's just crazy with her skills. So kudos to her. I want to make this quick because I have so many things to do this morning. I'm waiting for the nail salon to open. I have a host of errands to run before I come back and get back into End Zone Love. So speaking of End Zone Love, I have 2 more scenes to go of my final read and I'll be done. Once I'm done, I need to implement my edits that I found, and then I have one of my editors submitted the balance of her edits, and then the proofreader submitted her edit. So I have to implement that, and that's probably going to take like a day and a half. It takes a long time to edit a book, and I'm not even really an editor. I just go back because there's some things that they can't edit in my voice, and they know it, which is why I love my team. There's just some things that I can only correct, they cannot, because I am the person with the voice and I know what I'm trying to articulate, and when they don't, they just leave it alone. So it's a process. It's definitely a dance that we're trying to perfect here. But with that being said, I don't know about an early release. I will be done in time and well before time. That I'm not concerned about. The gotcha is we are fighting to have this in paperback for behind the scenes that's happening on August 12th. For those of you who will be attending, I am so excited. I can't wait to meet you guys. I know you guys are happy that I'll be in a different region, because we were in Atlanta last year and Atlanta again this year. So I'm excited about meeting those people who will be at behind the pen. So, see me trying to fix my little, and I'm doing this on the phone. I'm so bootleg. At any rate, End Zone Love. I love it. I honestly love it. Obviously I love what I do, so it's not a project that I put out that I don't love, but there are some that they all have different personalities, right? But you won't hear me, for the first time, you won't hear me say, oh, this is different, because it's not, because we know them. And I think that's why, everyone, I didn't do a beta reader process this time because of the timing. I burnt out my betas with the Wayward Love series because, they were being published back to back. Therefore, they had to be beta read back to back. They had to be edited back to back. So, I've really put a beating on my team. So, it was a labor of love. But so for End Zone Love, because we're revisiting characters, it's not like they're new. There was really no need for a beta process, but obviously I did have someone who was familiar with the couple, read it. And I mean, I haven't heard a bad thing. I think 2 people said that Jade got on their nerves a little bit, but even they were like complimenting her. At least one was with that. So there was like a caveat, but I mean, come on, she's a Love Belvin heroine. So what Love Belvin heroine doesn't get on my reader's nerves? I don't proclaim to understand why, but that's just been the consensus. So we're slipping again here. So it was easy to pick back up with them because when I was writing them last year, this was supposed to be my first short story, right? My first short story, and I failed miserably because we know that it wasn't short by any stretch of the imagination. And then, there was so much. I mean, I gave you a complete story in Love in the Red Zone. The story is complete. I honestly did not have to revisit it. But there was so much, the psychologist in me, the wannabe psychologist in me, there was so much more that I wanted to explore. I wanted to get them to a more secure space after that, There were some issues in between the ending of Love in the Red Zone and the epilogue in Love in the Red Zone. So I kind of wanted to explore that gap and to kind of put them on more of a sturdier ground, if you will. I'm sorry about this, guys. So sorry. One day I'll be more technologically savvy, but until then we have to deal with my phone in my office. But at any rate, so right, I was able to just pick right back up with them and delve in. Just as a heads up, and I mean, you guys, I'm sure you'll figure it out because not everybody will see this video, and you know, and you guys are smart anyway. And we do have dates in there, but End Zone Love picks up literally about 2 weeks after the Super Bowl that they lost. And remember, the Connecticut Kings went to the Super Bowl and they lost. Well, End Zone Love picks up about 2 weeks after the Super Bowl they lost, and then it goes into Super Bowl 2018. All right, so does that make sense? So I remember I was consulting with my proofreader. I had her proof after I had the editor clean the excerpt that we released. I had my proofreader, run her eyes over it. And she had, she hadn't read the story because the story wasn't done. And she said, "Love, wait a minute." Like, she was just confused on the timeline. And I was just like, I know. It doesn't make sense. I mean, it will when you read it. But I understand, and I was trying to verbalize her. So now that she's cleaned it, she understands, right? So anyway, it does pick up, I'm sorry, I'm just trying to get this right. It does pick up about 2 weeks after the Super Bowl of 2017. So for you guys who's reading it, who will read it right away, it'll be running kind of concurrent with time. Somewhat. We'll go before and we'll go beyond. Okay, so we're kind of right in the middle. And we're just exploring these parents, man. We're exploring these parents. We're bringing closure to those outside relationships, because remember, Jade came with a lot of baggage. Trent came with his baggage from prison and everything, but Jade came with baggage of a child and his father. I wanted to explore Ryder. I wanted to explore the Brielle piece. And I just let them run freely. They're smarter. They were smart when we left them, don't get me wrong, but we see them during moments that challenge them, and they kind of rise above it together. They're fighting for each other. They're fighting to be in love. There's still trust issues on Trent's part. It's kind of transferring over to Jade because Trent is having so much trouble letting go of that trust piece. Jade is not as insecure as she used to be. She says she is, but I really like Jade. I think Jade has matured. Again, Jade is like my first heroine that I had absolutely nothing in common with, like nothing. But her drive, her determination just really appealed to me, which is why I took her on. She's honestly probably, I love all my heroines, but Jade is very special to me. I think they're all special to me though. But Jade is very, very special. She's a firecracker, and that's what we need. And honestly, I feel like I can learn something from her. And so it's cool. What else should you know? I don't think there are any significant new people that I'm introducing in there. I know some of you have asked, is Ezra going to be in there? Ezra is in there, but Ezra is not really heavy in there. I did not do, because Ezra is so heavy, I didn't know Dion Ezra in there. Like there, how can I say this without, giving away too much? Like, you're not going to be in Ezra's head in this book. You're not. You're just going to see Ezra supporting Trent a lot because that's his mentor / friend. So you'll see him at, different events in Trent's life. The wedding, we do attend the wedding. We hear more from Lex than anything. We hear from Elle. Jackson is in there. Mr. Jacobs and Raina are in there. Not a whole lot. That's not my favorite feature. I really, really am not big on having transferring characters from projects. I'm not. However, because of the way that I test out characters with you guys, I have to stay true to characterization. And Asmir, Stenton, oh, by the way, Stenton and Zoe are very much in there. Asmir, Stenton, Alton, even though Alton has never been a main character of mine, but Tynesha, Ezra, Lex, Elle, Jackson, those people and we'll get a little bit of Young Lord. We'll get a little bit of Young Lord in there, but not so much because Trent and Young Lord are conversing, like they know each other. We saw that in Wayward Love, but they're not friends, and I don't know if they'll ever be friends. They're just both celebrities, and they're kind of connected through people, right? But they're not friends. So we you won't see a scene with those two together. But I know that you guys like it, so I try to not be stubborn. But I've said in the past, I can write projects where there are no connecting characters and I'll be fine. But I've learned, because I am still learning, I've learned in this game that readers like to have that connection. So I try not to OD on it, but these are people that are in Trent's circle, so I had to, have that continuum there. I had to, be consistent with that, and I was. I don't know. I mean, we Shetty, Jade's mom, we get into her. Trick, Trent's uncle, we get into that. There were just things that I wanted to explore, myself. Although I could have left them alone and just gave them, free reign to live about their lives like I like to do with my couples. Like, they just need to live about their lives, and I need to trust that as their counselor, I've given them the tools to do just that. So, I don't know. Raji is in here. I can't wait to get into Raj. Raj has been talking to me a lot, and I'm so excited. I want to start writing on that before Behind the Pen. I want to write the first scene because I know the first scene is going to be. So I don't know. We CCJ and I, we poured a lot of money into marketing. I've been hearing a couple complaints. Nada is a small pocket, so small that it's even insignificant to mention it. But, marketing is a huge part of what we do. We don't want to just drop a book, and we want you guys to anticipate it. We want to be there with you guys. It's not to tease you guys. It's just to let you know, this is our passion. This is what we do. Your favorite movies have marketing pieces, even before release dates are announced, before, they announce the movie. There's some trailers that says, release date to be announced, so I'm very stubborn on that. Y'all gonna have to give me my room. This is my creative canvas, okay? But you guys have been great. You've been supportive. Thank you for the feedback on the videos that we've released. We work with Brown Stock Imaging, Brown Stock Imaging, we did two custom photo shoots that, we were just really excited about. Something new not new for CCJ, but it was new for me, something I've been wanting to do for years. And we were able to partner with them to do it. We partnered with other people for the first trailer we released. I don't know. I'm trying to fill up. Not fill up, but I'm just talking too much at this point. But I just want to say thank you so much. We did some things that were different. We like them so far. We hope that you're enjoying them, because nothing we do is free. There is a budget for everything. So, so far your responses have made it worth it. So, with that being said, I'm just going to repeat a few things. End Zone Love will be available. I'll be done with my final read, I don't know, sometime this afternoon. I'm going to start implementing the edits. That's probably what I'll be doing all evening into the night. Tomorrow, I will be finishing up on implementing those edits. I have to plugging those edits in. I'm praying that by tomorrow night, I'll be formatting it for digital copies and for print. But by Sunday, I want to order a sample of End Zone Love in paperback so I can have it for next week. Because I know the New York Behind the Pen attendees are a small pocket of the population that's probably listening to this too. But just in case you are listening, I'm really trying to have these paperbacks there for you guys. I can't guarantee it. We couldn't do it on a pre-sale because of the timing of it, but I'm pushing to have it there. We'll see, and if I'll have it there, I'll make an announcement. I don't know if the boss is gonna do the pre-sale. I don't know if Team Love is gonna do the pre-sale of it. Maybe they will. I don't know, but I'll definitely let you know. But until then, I pray that you guys enjoy this. I'm messing with the camera again. Pray that you guys enjoy this. I want to just give the biggest, fat, juiciest shout out to Christina C. Jones, my heart, my creative soulmate, Thank you for this seamless collaboration. Here's to many more. I'm praying that we'll be able to do, you know, a third installment next summer or whenever we get to it. Won't be with Trent and Jade. It'll be with a new couple, but still, I mean, this is great. And shout out to the recent releases. Along with Determined Possession, Tay Russ had a release. Mercy B had a release. Genevieve Woods had a release. And I know I'm missing someone else. This is why I probably shouldn't have started it. But, you know, guys, let's support these African-American literary geniuses. Leave reviews. Show them love on their page. Don't be so negative. You know, this is people's passion. If you don't like them, especially if you give them a second try, you don't like it, just don't give them a try anymore. We are such deep in number now that we don't have to beat up on one author. If you don't like them, move on. You know, I'm quick to say, I may not be the author for you, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I'm a reader too. And guess what? I can easily move on to someone else. But, you know, we love you guys. We appreciate you for supporting us. You guys make my dreams come true every day, every day. And I'm going to stop this because I really am talking too much. But thank you, thank you, thank you. And we'll definitely be in touch.